What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about PEPE for Mr. XG today, or Mrs. XG, I don't know. But we're doing this one for you. PEPE, man, it's up 98% this week, 98.5%, almost 99%. At one point, it was up over 100%. Very much a good-looking candle. This is on the DEX screener chart. I think this is the all-time history for PEPE. It doesn't look like a lot of volume, but if you take away these ginormous weeks of volume here, you can see that this is actually a relatively high level of volume compared to anything else in this accumulation range. So yes, I think this is a breakout move. I think we moved up, we consolidated, we're breaking out now. Absolutely, I believe we have higher to go. I want to look at this and see what PEPE has for market cap real quick. It's been a while. I like PEPE, man. I think it's going to do well. $1.16 billion. Okay. That's pretty high already. I will say that is pretty high. 420.69, nice. Let's see. Something like this, because it is so new, I don't think it's going to see a $100 billion market cap, which is ridiculous, right? Like, of course, I really don't think it's going to see that. Pepe's old Telegram group. You guys, if you use Telegram, just be aware you're probably getting scammed at some point. Like Telegram, use Discord. Discord's still full of scammers, but man, Discord for crypto or crypto x.com. But if you like only follow crypto people, those are like Telegram is for scammers, man. That's why on YouTube, if you ever get comments, they always say, "Oh, use this person's Telegram." Telegram is for scammers. Like, and don't get me wrong, there are good aspects of it too, but there are good aspects in plenty of other social media platforms. I don't like Telegram, man. I think it's basic. I think it's riddled with scams. I feel like I'm partying at Arizona State University if I use Telegram. But anyways, what I was trying to say is you've got a $1.16 billion market cap. If you saw a 100x from here, I really don't think that's going to happen. I don't think that PEPE is 100xable at all. Maybe before this pump up, but definitely not now after this. Could it do a 10x from here? Sure. Could it do a 20x, a 30x? Maybe it even does a 50 or an 80x. That is possible, but I would probably think 50x is going to be like the top, the height of your potential. If we take this high to low here, high to low right there, your minimum target would be the 1272 to the 1618, which would give you from here about a 200 or a 170 to a 440% growth. You might find some turbulence there, continue to build after that. If we look at like that there, your 2618, that's at about a 40x from here. Could you see as deep as your 3272? No, probably not. So I think 0001 area might be the height of this thing for the cycle. Is that still phenomenal gains? Absolutely. Does it make its way up there like overnight? Probably not. This thing has a whole bull cycle left to go, but it is breaking out of this consolidation phase right now. It definitely looks to me like it's breaking out of the consolidation phase. Yes, we still have how many days left in this week? We still have 4 days, 19 hours, essentially 5 days left in this week. Absolutely, we could pull back a little bit. That's okay. In fact, after breaking out of a consolidation phase like this or an accumulation range, whatever you want to call it, it's very normal to pull back to the area that you broke out of, which I would say this weekly closing highs fits for a breakout point. If you want to put it at the highs itself, okay, cool. But anywhere from 50188 to 50160, somewhere in that range is where you're probably going to go. That's my genuine opinion. Before continuing to move higher, if you were to pull back, you know what I mean. I say probably going to go. I need to be careful with my words, man. I got on a tangent there. I don't know necessarily if you're gonna go there, but if you were to pull back, is what I meant to say. If you were to pull back, that's probably where you would go. It would not be weird to pull back to here before you move higher. But the fact that you definitely look like you're breaking out, I would think that if you pull back from here, it's going to be very short-lived. It's going to be your last opportunity to get in before it goes up higher. I might buy some down there and just catch this right up and then sell it whenever it moves up higher, cycle it into other coins, catch a quick little whatever, 2x, 3x, 5x, whatever. Maybe more than that. What would that be? If I caught it at the top of this line here. Yeah, maybe like a 2 to 4x, something like that. It's just my opinion, right? Okay, maybe a little higher than that. What would it be? 4x, a 4 to an 8x, man. That's not bad. Okay, yeah. Potentially, I think that's where this move is going to really stop. But again, before it makes its move up there, don't be surprised. It's very common to check back the area that you broke out of before moving higher. And we didn't really do that on this breakout at all. So I want to put an RSI on here. I want to put an RSI. Relative Strength Index. Oh yeah. Hot, man, real hot. I like the 10. If you use 14 and it works for you, use the 14. They're not that different. The 10's a little faster. Some people like a longer RSI. I've messed with it, and I used to like longer RSIs, but I've found someone recommended that I use a shorter one, and I tried it, and I haven't gone back. But whatever, there are plenty of successful traders in the world that use longer RSIs than 14. So whatever works for you. The default is set there for a reason. It's a good standard to go off of, but you can set it to whatever you want, man. Whatever you find significance on time and time again. Some charts might dictate that you need a different RSI too. Mess around with it like that. The same significance on one chart with a setting for the RSI could be different on another chart, right? One like Bitcoin might do better with a 15 RSI. Dogecoin might do better with an 8 RSI. Like, you never know unless you mess around with that. That takes a lot of work. You can just standardize it, of course, and that's what a lot of people do. But fine-tuning it that way would take a lot more time, a little bit more extra effort. But charts are different, man. All charts are different. They all behave the same. They all respect similar levels, but the fine-tunings of it can be different. They all have their own like little personalities, right? And suiting your tools for those personalities can give you an advantage, really. Using the same tools, using the same methods, but with different tweakings in the inputs, it can really, really help you out. It just takes a lot of time and back testing from like statistical historical data to see if you do find significance on these levels and inputs. But man, I'm getting way off topic. Just a little bit of helpful information there. What was I going to do? I was throwing the RSI on here. That's right. We are very hot on the RSI. Definitely not a good time to buy. I would wait for a pullback. Absolutely, I would. 4 hours showing bearish divergence. It's not confirmed, but hey, 2 red hours in a row, or two red candles in a row. 2 hours left in this one, enough to turn around. I think you're going lower, man. Yeah, I do. So again, standing by with that idea that you probably pull back between here, 5 zeros 1605, to here, 5 zeros 187. If we look at the relative fib here from low to high, the top line is literally right at your 382. The bottom line is at your 0.5. You could even pull all the way back to your 618 and still be fine. The reason I don't think you'll pull back to your 618 is because that would put you below this breakout point. I don't think you're going to do that, but technically it would still be a higher low, so that's not bad at all. But yeah, I just don't think you're going to do that. So 5 zeros 16 to 5 zeros 185. That's where I think you're going, somewhere in that range. Makes sense to me. If you're looking to buy, I would wait there. Not financial advice, but that's just my genuine opinion. So, and then, yeah, and that's all I got. So if you like this video, hit that like button. Subscribe if you want to see more. Thank you all for coming. Good job, Pepe. Look like it wants to go higher for sure, but it just might see a more immediate pullback. Could it go higher before it sees that pullback? Absolutely, it could. Does it need that pullback? Absolutely not. It doesn't need it, but it's a very common thing. It's something that I'm looking for. It's one of those things that if you're looking to invest in this, you're patient, you wait for the pullback, and if it doesn't come, you put your hands up, you're like, hey man, this one got away from me. I'm just going to have to pick one of the tens of thousands of coins that have yet to take off or have taken off but look like they're going to move up. I'm not going to chase something that's moving up. I'm going to set myself up for something that has yet to see these magnificent moves up. Anyways, that's all I got. Hit that like button, subscribe. I will see you guys on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.